For the first time, no one knows what the world's going to look like in 20 years. This is a quote from Yuval Noah Harari on the Stephen Colbert Show, and he's primarily talking about the impact of artificial intelligence on human history. You might know Yuval from his excellent book, Sapiens or Homo Deus. His books have covered the whole breadth of human history, so he really knows what he's talking about when he's looking out into the future. So what he's saying is that it's the first time ever in human history that we look forward a couple of decades and we don't really know what's going to happen. Generally, history is quite slow moving, so you can look ahead 10, 20, maybe even 30 years and have a vague idea where we're going to be. We can look at the stuff that we have today and then kind of extrapolate out a little bit further. For example, going from floppy disks to CDs to the hard drives that we use today. That's an example of a technological change where you can see the general drift and you can guess roughly where we're going to be a decade from now. However, AI changes this, especially when we start to move towards artificial general intelligence and maybe even artificial superintelligence. At that point, all bets are off because we suddenly have an intelligence that is either equivalent to human intelligence or superior to. So almost by definition, we're unable to predict where that's going to take us. Artificial superintelligence is the combined cumulative intelligence of all humans plus. Harari is basically saying once we have these technologies and they are in charge of progress, we cannot estimate or predict where we're going to go next. In a weird way, this kind of devalues history, and so personally I have a history degree, but it means that learning from history is going to be less and less relevant because the current landscape that we're moving into is going to be less dictated by humanity and human urges and human drives. So the lessons of history become less important. Now, this could be seen as an incredibly positive thing, a clean slate, an ability to rebuild humanity in a better shape. Or it could be viewed as a really scary time when we're moving into utter chaos. We don't know what path we're taking. One is optimistic, one is pessimistic. Ultimately, we're only making educated guesses. We have no idea. The experts can spout all the opinions they want about where we're going to be going with this technology, and some of them are going to be right, but that's going to be by chance. So how does this make you feel? Is this exciting or is this terrifying, or is it a bit of both?